Franny K. Stein, Mad Scientist, Book 6, The Fran With Four Brains, Chapter 7, Me, Myself, and I, and one more me. Franny tightened a few screws here and there, and the Fran bots were finally complete. She wound them up as tight as she could, as tight as they would go, and with the flip of a few switches, they were fully activated. The Fran bots stood quietly, awaiting their instructions. Fran bot number 1, Franny began. Your insides were engineered to be particularly good at playing the bagpipe. You will be handling our music lessons. The Fran bot thumped its steel chest. Yes, Franny, the robot said in a voice that sounded a lot like Franny's. Fran bot number 2, you will be the soccer player. You'll notice that your legs have been designed for extremely powerful kicking. The Fran bot flexed its powerful limbs. Yes, Franny, the robot said in a voice that also sounded a lot like Franny's. And Fran bot number 3, you will attend the gourmet cooking classes. You have been outfitted with a special food ray that will make it easy for you to create your various recipes in a flash. The Fran bot looked at the food ray blaster it could flip out of its wrist. Yes, Franny, the last Fran bot said in a voice that sounded a lot like, you guessed it, Franny's. Mom expects a lot of commitment from all of you, so remember, you must always do your best. You must strive for excellence. That is what is most important here. Excellence. The Fran bots speaked as if they were taking very careful notes of this instruction. Excellence, they said together, and nodded obediently. Chapter 8. See, I told you nothing could go wrong. 2 weeks later, Franny was feeling a lot more relaxed. The Fran bots had been performing brilliantly, and the soccer coach, cooking instructor, and bagpipe teacher hadn't noticed that they were machines. In fact, they did so well at the extra activities that Franny had even started letting them take a place at school. Nobody at school could tell they were robots either, and they were getting grades almost as good as the ones Franny usually got. Franny now had more time for her new projects, like teaching a monkey to use a monkey wrench, a hammerhead shark to use a hammer, and a mouse to use a mouse. Igor was delighted to have Franny home every day. The Fran bots seemed to genuinely enjoy their tasks. Sure, they might have been taking them a bit too seriously, but that's what Franny told them to do. She said that nothing was more important than excellence, and they were following her instructions. It was perfect, Franny thought, except Franny noticed that it might not have been perfect for her mom. The Fran bots moved much more quickly than Franny, and her mom often had to run to keep up. The Fran bots were so determined to achieve excellence that they often stayed longer at soccer practice or cooking class, and they were begging for extra credit projects at school. and Mom was staying up late at night to help them complete it all. Mom was running herself ragged trying to get the front bots to their activities and helping them keep up with all the extra work. Franny wondered if maybe Mom would like some time to just relax and unwind and do some regular mom things instead of always running around. Maybe it's time to reprogram these Fran bots, she said to Igor. Maybe they need to just slow down a little. Chapter 9, But We Don't Want To. Franny gathered the Fran bots together. You're doing a great job, she told them, but I think we can do better. The Fran bots smiled. We were thinking the exact same thing, one of them said. We want more projects. We can be more excellent. We found another place that teaches all sorts of spectacular classes. One of them handed Franny a brochure. You just select one thing from each column and make up your own activity. Then you can attend 3 days a week for 10 years until you really learn it. We can do it. We can do them all. We are going to be so excellent. Franny looked at the chart. Well, I have to admit, Franny said, underwater one-handed diaper juggling does sound fascinating, but the pace is already too much for Mom. She can't keep up with you now, and it will be even harder on her if you add a bunch of new activities. No more new classes. Tomorrow we'll change your programming and slow things down, she told them. The Fran bots frowned. Look, I know you don't like it, but that's how it's going to be. We can't get carried away here. Chapter 10. They get carried away here. Igor quietly jostled Franny awake. Franny groaned. What is it this time, Igor? A monster under your bed? I've told you 1,000,000 times. We all have monsters under our beds. The lab is full of monsters. Now go back to sleep. Igor shook Franny harder and harder until she finally woke up. What is it? She said angrily. Igor pointed at the Fran bots. They were over in one little corner of the lab, going over some sort of plan. Franny slid out of bed, and the two of them crept up close enough to overhear. Franny is getting in the way of our pursuit of excellence, one of them said, and we need to be excellent. The other Fran bots nodded in agreement. So she must be neutralized. Igor gulped. And then we'll neutralize Mom. It's just like Franny said. Mom can't keep up with us. She is getting in the way of our excellence. Nothing is more important than excellence, they all said together. Then we'll take care of her dad and her brother and that weasel dog she calls Igor. Igor knew he should have been insulted, but he kind of liked weasels. And after that, we'll go after the rest of the world. The rest of the world could get in the way of our excellence as well. Franbot number 2 flashed its robot eyes. Is everything prepared for the neutralization? It asked. Almost, said Franbot number 3. I will be using my excellent cooking skills. I hope they will both enjoy them. Cooking skills? Franny said. Are they going to eat us?